Ryan was there. On this edition, we're taking a road trip to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where the Cubs were battling the Pittsburgh Pirates. This was in July of 2019. Me and Anthony Smoody got a chance to see two games there, two night games from beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Let's take a look. Start things off, Starling Marte with a base hit. We were right there behind Kyle Schwarber in the left field bleachers, front row, beautiful seats, and the Pirates take a 1-0 lead to start the opener in Pittsburgh. This was a Monday night. Then Josh Bell, this is the Josh Bell game, and he starts it off here. 3-run homer, makes it 4-0 early out of the box. The Pirates, this was right before the All-Star break. Pirates were really hot. They were only about, I think after this series, they took 3 of 4 in this series, but the Pirates had some, this was probably the last chance there, or this was their most recent opportunity of them being a contending team. And then they would die off in the second half. But Javi Baez gets one gone. Makes it 4-1. Javi, that beautiful swing, trying to get the Cubs back in this one. I believe that's off Trevor Williams, who now is a Cub, oddly enough. So hopefully we'll get to not see him do this as much as a member of the Chicago Cubs. 402, the projected length, and oh boy, and with a man on, there's Josh Bell again. That one might have got out, but a beautiful right into the. I mean, when you're hot, you're hot. That one was going down. He was able to gulp that one. Josh Bell is for the second of the ball game. He's no longer a member of the Pirates. He's a Washington National at the start of the 2021 season. I think he got traded New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, something like that. Colin Moran, this was the one closest to us, as we were right over there, and I think you might have been seeing me stand up right there. But the Pirates just kept on rolling in this one. 7-1 Pirates. As the Cubs just did not have it. And this was early on in the ball game. Now we're only in the top of the fourth. Maybe Cubs an opportunity. Victor Carantini with a base hit. That should plop in a couple runs. And the Cubs making this one a ball game, but then Joe West, Almora called out. Brian Butterfield, the third base coach, not too happy. Neither was Albert Almora. This was pre-Afro. And now it's the pitcher, and that one just squeaks through. Cubs got another run, and that would make it 7-4. This was also the day Tyler Skaggs passed away of the Angels. So they did it. That was Brock. Might as well let the pitcher hit in a ball game where he didn't really seem like he had a chance, but lo and behold, the Cubs would make it, and he looked out. 7-4, bases loaded, and guess what? The pitchers are going to continue to hit. This time it's for the Pirates. Josh Bell scores. And that would just continue 8-4. And then Adam Frazier with a hit. That one would get down and then misplayed by Schwarber. And just all the shenanigans in this one. And the Pirates had this one well in hand. 10-4, bottom four. I don't think we stayed much longer in this one as it was all Pirates in game one. This one hit deep. That one will get down the line. Fair ball. I'm not sure. That one stayed in and fumbled and bumbled by Chris Bryant. Starling Marte, who's now a Miami Marlin, he traipses home, and it's 11-4. And the offense just kept on going. That was Corey. I can't think of his name at the top of my head. Corey Dickerson. That's it. He got the hit. 11-4, bottom five. And now up again, Colin Moran, and Colin Moran would find a hit. They just could not get an out in this game. In this opener of this 4-game series, 4th of July week. Cubs got the only win of their series on Thursday on 4th of July. Cubs then get a run there. That was David Bodie chugging around scoring. Then we're in the bottom of the 6th inning. A ground ball. Rizzo underhands it. That would get a run in, making it 13-5. Brault, who's the pitcher, getting an opportunity. Then bottom 7. Jung-Ho Gong, I believe that was. He wraps one around. We were already gone by this point, I believe. 13. We heard the fireworks go off again, and we looked and we thought it was Josh Bell again, but I believe this was the one as we were walking across the Roberto Clemente Bridge. 15-5 at this point, but we did bring up Josh Bell. We're going to see him again here in a second. That one hit deep to center off of Craig Kimbrell, who was just recently acquired or signed. He was pretty much out the first half of the season. So he hasn't really had a full year with the Cubs, and 2020 was only 60 games. Then on top of that was Jose Ozuna, and then so he hasn't. This will be his first full season, and then Josh Bell again, and he might as well. He had a single earlier, and you could just see Craig Kimbrell. And I mean, it's always hard for closers to come in a non-save situation and when you're getting trounced. But Josh Bell does it 18-5 in the opener. And the Pirates were, like we said, they were coming back in the division. They were 40-43. Now let's shift gears to the second game where we're sitting as Josh Bell just continues to do it. Me and Anthony in this game, he picked out the seats. Beautiful front row bleachers, left field in game one. This one right next to the tarp. We didn't get to stay too long because you could see the wind was blowing there with the wrappers. And then all of a sudden, and they just kept on the scoring, and then we would eventually leave because, again, being front row by the tarp, the rains would come and there'd be a long rain delay where we'd get to watch the end of this I believe this was already after the rain delay, watch the rest of this in the hotel. And that one just gets out, and it'll be 5-0. And the Pirates, I'm not sure. Did I make it 5-9? Mike Montgomery, the former Cub, of course, most known for making the last out in the 2016 World Series. So 5-1 here, Cubs with a chance to get back in it. This one deep. That would have been huge, but that one just didn't have enough caught by Marte, and that'd be the ball game. So the Cubs lose 5-1. They lose both games. We're in Pittsburgh, but me and Anthony had fun. We didn't get to stay for either one because, again, the first one was a blowout. The second one was a loss, and the rains came, so we decided to get out. We did wait for most of the rain delay. Walked around PNC Park a few times, but nonetheless, two losses in Pittsburgh. We did have fun. We went to a tour, got to enjoy all that stuff. So now to close out this show, we're going to show you some of the best moments from PNC Park and from Pittsburgh with me and Anthony to close out this edition of I Was There Road Trip. Well, Smoothie, it's 4:30 in the morning. We're waiting for a bus to get ready for Pittsburgh. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. What did I drop? Tony, you dropped my water, you prick. Not a good way to start the trip.
Hey, well, at least it's...
And look what he's wearing.
Hey, how you doing?
So if he makes it, folks, or if he doesn't make it, say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Well, folks, we're high atop here at PNC Park on the Allegheny Health Bridge type thing. Look at what Tony just walked this whole thing with me. Goes all the way down, and of course you got the field right behind us. So, Tony, how you doing? I'm proud of you.
I'm
Way to go. Keep on chugging.
Yeah.
He's not used to this kind of exercise. I'm putting him through hell here in Pittsburgh, and it's all for you guys.
He wore 9. If you look behind the bar, there's a decal on the wall, on the window, and also on this side. The number 9. Could have been 1 through 15. We chose 9. Architect. Yeah, you almost had trouble. I know, man. I guess you got here. Do your best. We're going to reference this uniform so if you can get yourself in position to see it. Hardship to come up here 81 times a year and work. It is never full. Tonight, maybe a third full. Playoff game, certainly full.
Phew. On the field at PNC Park.
Brady. Don't touch.
All right. You can reference now. Here we go. This is.
Oh, sorry, Ryan. Go ahead.
Anywhere you'd like.
Okay, guys, we're now here at the, it's like the Museum of Children.
Yes.
And who better to be the kind of spokesperson for children than the man behind us, Mr. Fred Rogers.
Yeah, the guy that would be the nicest guy ever, did everything in the Maple Leaf neighborhood, all the stuff the kids watched in the 90s. I was around.
I grew up on Mr. Rogers.
You were too. It was one of the greatest things ever during the daytime to listen to him and talk about it.
When I was a kid, I used to get sweaters out of my grandma's closet, change my shoes. Just come over here and
let's just listen. Listen what he's saying right now.
Just listen to Mr. Rogers.
Listen.
I'm a Bear said.
I think she was less afraid than I was.
And Baby Bear said, I think she was the same afraid as I was. And they
Okay, we're right outside here of Heinz Field, the home of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Of course, they won the Super Bowl. What years did they win it, Snooty?
2006, 2009, and
The Packers beat them, right?
yeah, the Packers beat it, but this is the field. This is home of the World Champions. This is where Jerome Bettis played football at.
Tony wore a Tom Brady jersey here.
Ah, crap, I forgot about it. Well,
Ryan was there.